We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, continuing action from the Grapefruit League between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Number 83 makes his big league debut right after this. Taijuan Walker gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Listen, the sky has been the limit for Taijuan Walker, and I've been saying this, and I'll continue to say it. I'm going to give up on Taijuan Walker when Taijuan Walker gives up on himself. Big, strong guy, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good, clean, soft mechanics. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better. This could be one of the up-and-coming right-handed pitching stars in the game of baseball.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Still going back. Gone! Back-to-back homers. Solo shot to right center as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo.
And it's fouled away. Three runs already home here. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Luke Voit, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now Voit with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left as the Yankees start to pull away a bit. It's now 4-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting
going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Standing in now, Clint Frazier. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So stepping in, Gleyber Torres. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. In there, 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Hard hit ball to second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first, they've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hit hard to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees are out in front, 5-0. Deivi Garcia will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Gurriel takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The right fielder,
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, and our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Judge, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the 2nd inning. It'd be hard not to because that 1st inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
From the stretch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. VR is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The Yanks leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Stepping in, Bo Bichette, and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going. Garcia has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center, and it's now a 5-2 game. Digging in next will be Travis Shaw. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
But Mayhew towards second. He's got it. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Top of the third set to get underway. And next, the dangerous power threat, Luke Voit.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. The windup and the miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Soft liner to the left side, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Gio Urshela. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, D-Row, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are two away. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The catcher, Gary.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. Gurriel is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 5-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jonathan Villar.
So 1 away in the Toronto third, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. And another foul ball. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
A pause and the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. And this is popped up near second base. Biggio's there to make the catch for the first down.
Now back.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. He's ready now. The pitch. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom half of it. Bottom of the inning now, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Hit on the ground toward the left. Torres brings it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Bo.
Striding in once again, Bo Bichette. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Blue Jays held in check. They trail 5-2. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, a 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch on the ground towards second, and Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
At the plate, Luke Voigt hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Hard hit toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Trent Thornton comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out.
Number 57. Trent Thornton.
Into the box, Gio Urshela as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with one pitch.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Clint Frazier, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming, here it is.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is leading off the inning, Travis Shaw, and they'll need him to get something going here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Got him.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter. And instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in now, Cavan Biggio. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. Right to him. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto, and the deficit remains 5-2. Chase Anderson is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring.
Number 22, Chase Anderson.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Torres.
The shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The tag, and he is out.
Next for the Yankees, the catcher.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball one, well below the zone. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Villar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's totaled 4 hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Aaron Judge will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Hit the other. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees. Ready once again, Lourdes Gurriel. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The next 0-2.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the 1st out of the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
2 balls and a strike to count. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 2 gone. Next to bat for Toronto, Bo Bichette. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail 5-2. Ross Stripling is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Aaron Hicks. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch, and that swung on and missed for strike 1. And it's fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Well, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a 3rd one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. No balls and 1 strike. just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number 1. Stepping in, Luke Voit. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Now Voit with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
At the plate, Gio Urshela.
The third baseman, Gio.
As he rips it on the ground to second. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Clint Frazier.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier. He's right there. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 7, the Blue Jays 2. Reese McGuire is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. In there for strike 1. Garcia is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
0-2 to Travis Shaw.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Cavan Biggio. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play. I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but The net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Danny Jansen is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at 3rd base.
Hey guys, I understand it right there. The 3rd base coach has got to hold him up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Alejandro Kirk will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Hit softly on the ground to 3rd. Throw on to 1st is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays strand 3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. A.J. Cole has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Derek Fisher is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 23, Derek.
Pops this one up. Therefore, it is Guerrero, and that's the first out.
Now back.
In now, Gary Sanchez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
High fly. Two gone.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. That gets down and the inning continues.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Aaron Judge is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Hit on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1. They're on top 7-2. Jonathan Davis will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Strike taken up in the zone. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's
Aroldis Chapman is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. The 0-2 home.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Joe Panik will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. No balls and a strike to count. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Panik, the former New York Met, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Rendell Grichuk will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Jonathan Davis takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Josh Palacios is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Now in left field, number 49. Now at shortstop, number 5.
So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Hot shot on the ground is short, and Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Luke Voit will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. From the stretch, hit high and deep out to left field. Gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Anthony Bass comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Anthony.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela.
The third baseman.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. No outs, nobody on. On the ground to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
To the plate now, Clint Frazier. Bass is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And that's going to land foul. The 1-2. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at two. One there. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping up as the shortstop, Torres. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fisher's under it. And that's the third out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Yankees 10, the Blue Jays 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Reese McGuire, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. One away.
First baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Urshela in foul ground. 2 down.
now batting, third
Stepping in for the Jays, Travis Shaw. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
10-2 the final in this game. The New York Yankees launched 6 home runs as a team in the ball game. Davy Garcia gets the W on the mound. Taijuan Walker was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasker.